What's up, everybody? Today I am showing you another addition to my vacuum collection, and it is another Hoover. This right here is my Hoover Power Drive Supreme that I bought on eBay recently, and this actually came to me with a broken self-propelled drive, which the self-propelled drives are very hard to come by these days, or at least the assembly, that is, because Hoover has actually discontinued the product in attempts for screwing people out of their perfectly good machines. These, the Concepts 1 and 2 and Power Max, all that use the same style self-propelled drive as this, they don't supply replacements for. So, luckily, I found a used self-propelled drive for a Concept 1 on eBay, and the Concept 1 and 2 self-propelled drives do fit the Power Max and Power Drive. The only thing you lose when you install this is the ability for the vacuum to have the nozzle raise up off the floor when you put it in its upright position, which that really doesn't bother me that much. But anyway, let's go and look over the vacuum. This has a very interesting story for how Hoover made this. I'm not too sure exactly why Hoover decided to continue making it in this way. Pretty much how they made this is chopping off the bottom of a Power Max and stuffing a dimension body on the top of it. So you still retain the old Concept bottom end, but with the top end of a dimension, because it has a dimension style motor, but a Concept style power drive, and even the brush roll is similar to that of a Concept 1 and 2. So here's the brush roll. It's the original, which the brushes are nice and stiff, but the bristles have worn down a bit. And it's hard to get replacement brush rolls for these, because another product that Hoover decided to discontinue is the brush roll design here. And the worst part is the patent of the brush roll design never expired, so generic companies like Cleveland Wood Products could come out with replacements, so you're stuck with how much bristles are left on the brush roll, in which you can actually put a Quadriflex brush roll in this, the ones that have replaceable brush strips, but since those are discontinued, you're going to have a hard time trying to find just replacement strips for those. So anyway, right here is the new to it self-propelled drive. It's from a Concept 1. It does work, and it takes the same belts as it usually does. I'm going to remove the bottom plates here. These bottom plates come off very easily on these power drives and Power Maxes and the Concepts. It makes much easier to change your belt that way, instead of like a traditional Elite. You pop off the bottom end, and then you have to pop off the top of the hood just to get to the belt. So here's what the belt looks like. That small little belt on the inside right there is the belt for the self-propelled. And then obviously the big belt is for the brush roll. And latch this back in place. Right here's your 4-position carpet height adjustment. Works just as usual, even without the little cam lever inside to help it stick up off the floor, which you lose if you put a Concept 1 self-propelled in this. I learned this little blank right here is actually for higher end models that can have a see-through window to see if your belt's doing good. See, this vacuum's rated at 22 cleaning effectiveness per amp. Has a 7.8 amp motor. Has brushed edge cleaning on both sides. all your attachments are right up here. There's the crevice tool, the dusting brush, and the upholstery tool, and also your extension wand. Unfortunately, I cannot demo these attachments for you because the big thing I'm missing is a hose. And that's another part that's very hard to find for the power drives and the Power Max. And they have a different style connection compared to a normal Elite, where it's actually rounded out here instead of squared off. So I really wish Hoover would have made these square. That way you could have used a lower end, even a wraparound hose, to still retain your tools. Inside here, it takes a Hoover Type Z bag. This example is running a HEPA Type Y. Runs very nice and smooth, and definitely filters out a lot better than even the genuine Hoover paper bags of its time. Right up here is your power switch and your switch for the self-propelled. Right here you do have a little small rack for a spare belt. I only use this for show because this belt is actually useless because it's actually dry rotted and was just stretching out by sitting there over time, so I never put that on as a replacement. All right, now let's go ahead and release the cord. Got a pretty long cord. I'm thinking it's about 30 feet. Well, hold on. Before we show you this thing running, let me go ahead and show you the model number back here. Model U6318-930. 120 volts, 60 hertz, 7.8 amps, bag type Z. And the serial date on these is the first four I can tell you. This vacuum was made in June of 1998. And for household use only, made in the USA. It's a great thing to love these old Hoovers, because these things definitely are way better than compared to the Chinese-made junk Hoover makes today. So anyway, enough of my rambling here and showing off the features. Now let's go ahead and switch on the self-propelled, and I'll turn this vacuum on and demo it so you can hear it in all of its screaming loud Hoover glory. It may seem like the bulb's flickering on camera, but it's actually not in person. It's just the camera's fault. nice vacuum. Only thing it needs to make it only thing it needed to make it more like the Power Max is the power surge feature, which I've actually seen none of these Elites come with a 2-speed motor. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the review of the Hoover Power Drive Supreme. Sure to stay tuned. Don't forget to like, rate, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.